Hi everyone and welcome to another Hump Day Hockey. I'm your host, Fiddy Trent, and let's just jump into it, shall we? Well, Andrew Bodnarchuk was picked up by the Colorado Avalanche. He was originally from the Columbus Blue Jackets, but the Avalanche picked him up. He's an okay defenseman, probably can be a depth defenseman for them. And speaking of the Avalanche, their forward, Jarome Iginla, he scored his 600th career NHL goal. He's only the 19th player in history to do so, so great job for him. Both Chicago and Toronto made a one-for-one trade, as Toronto received Jeremy Morin from Chicago, and Chicago got Richard Panik. And just happened, not even 5 minutes ago, but the Flyers traded away Vincent Lecavalier and Luke Schenn to the LA Kings for Jordan Weal and a third-round draft pick. I personally find that LA definitely got the better end of that deal. It's just going to help them get further and further along in the standings. Carolina's defenseman, Jack Hillen, has officially retired. He played just over 300 games, and he got just over 70 points in his career. Not bad, good for him. Unfortunately for the Minnesota Wild, they're going to be missing their captain, Mikko Koivu, as he was taken to hospital after a collision that sent him awkwardly into the boards. It did not look very good. Hopefully he won't be out too long. And Tampa Bay Lightning forward Jonathan Drouin this past week has announced to the press that way back in November he said that he wanted a trade from the Lightning organization, and there's nothing that's been done about it. So he went out in public, though he said it had nothing to do with the fans or the town. He loves it all. He just wants to play in the NHL. I get that. Here's stats and standings this past week. Well, surprise, surprise, but the Stars are no longer on top. The Capitals have now taken over, and they have 61 points. But if the playoffs started today, they'd be facing the Boston Bruins. Other playoff matchups that would be happening in the Eastern Conference would be the Islanders versus the Rangers, the Panthers versus the Devils, the Red Wings versus the Canadiens. Very interesting there for the East. For the West, well, the Stars, they're not too much farther behind than the Capitals, as they have 60 points, and if the playoffs started today, they'd be facing the Nashville Predators. The other playoff matchups that would be happening in the West would be the Blackhawks versus the Blues, the Kings versus the Wild, and the Coyotes versus the Flames. For the points, it's no surprise here, but Patrick Kane is still racking up the points in the NHL. He now has 59. And Jamie Benn, he's still doing great at scoring a puck with 24 goals. Panarin, still dominating all the rookies, 36 points. And Braden Holtby, in my opinion, he's still the best goaltender in the league, with 25 wins, 4 losses and 2 overtime losses, a 1.93 goals against average, and a .932 save percentage. Very good for them. You can see why the Capitals are in first. Finally, for predictions, I'm going to say that there's going to be a new leader when it comes to goals. Jamie Benn's been first way too long. I think he's been first every single time that we've made one of these, but it's going to be someone new. And the Canucks will be the worst team in the West. They are currently at 39 points. The worst team is the Edmonton Oilers at 37, and the Canucks will be the worst. Look forward to that. Well, as always, thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and have a great day, guys. Love you. Bye.